Hi, thank you for being here. My name is Varsha, and I'm the nerd who talks about books on this channel. We have what, like 12 books to talk about? Let me just quickly, although it's very difficult for me to show you. I can't hold it for longer, guys. Sorry. So let's talk about them. Just grab your choice of drink. Am I matching? This was coincidence. So just grab your choice of drinks and let's talk about them. This first book is going to be my first read of 2023. I'm so excited for it. It's Babel by Rf Kwong. This queen of writing wars, writing colonialism so perfectly, weaving into a fantasy story. She does it exquisitely. I started reading The Poppy War. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish it and I had to leave the trilogy back home in India. But I really loved her writing and I have only heard great things about this book. So I had to get it and I'm so excited to start my 2023 with this one. I love it. Next book is The Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath. I read The Bell Jar last year and I absolutely fell in love with this woman. I love how powerful her words are. I love how witty she is. Was that's so sad, but was. So when I got to know that her journals have been published, which is a sad thing in itself, it shouldn't have happened. So I'm sorry, Sylvia, for getting into your personal matters, but I had to get my hands on it, and I'm so excited for this. These are her journal entries basically, and I think I would take it very, very slow. I would read a couple of journal entries and then give it some break because I would want to really analyze her writing this time. With Beljar also, I did quite a lot of that, but I would like to delve deeper into Sylvia Plath's journey. Okay, the next one. Oh my god, I have the copy of One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. You guys, if you have seen my last video, you'll know that this made it to the top 4 books I read last year. Whew. I remember the minute I had finished listening to this book on audio, I knew I had to get it. I knew I had to get it, hold it in my hands, read certain lines that I had heard, and let the world know about it. Like, what a beautiful story this is. What a beautiful one. I can any day pick this up to reread and annotate the heck out of it. I got another Ferrante. Oh, I'm so happy. I ventured into Ferrante's writing last year in December when I picked up Days of Abandonment by her. I am totally in awe of her writing because the way she writes women. Also, she's anonymous, but people also claim that it can be a man. Come on. Come on, read her work and let me know. No guy can write a woman's mind this way. Okay, no guy can do that. If that would have been the case, the world would have been an easier place to be in. Okay, if men could understand women that way, but it's a woman. So next is Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Basterica. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm really sorry. It's literally blood red. I love the cover. I love this red. I am really interested to read this book after reading Earthlings last year. I mean, that was the weirdest book I have ever read. I read Cannibalism for the first time in my life and it scared the shit out of me. So I don't want to be scared anymore, and that is why I'm trying to read more such books where we talk about human flesh. This is how I overcome my fears, guys. If everyone was eating human meat, would you? That's not a real question. Please don't answer that. Marcos is in the business of slaughtering humans, only no one calls them that. He works with numbers, consignments, processing. One day he's given a specimen of the finest quality. He leaves her tied up in an outhouse, a problem to be disposed of later. But she haunts Marcos. Her trembling body and watchful gaze seem to understand, and soon he became tortured by what has been lost and what might still be saved. Tell me you're not interested. Next is Lily King's Writers and Lovers. This is a recommendation that was given by Jack from Jack Edwards' channel, and I trust his recommendations too damn much. Too damn much, because our tastes match a lot. So I picked it up. It's a love triangle, I believe. Yes, it's a love triangle, and I like me a well narrated love triangle. So, Titans and Lovers. Oh my god, I'm so excited to read this. Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. So, this is another booktuber recommendation. Emma from channel Emmy, she talks about this book. She harps about this book. And if she suggests something, boy, I'm going to read it. I am so going to read it, because she talks so passionately about the books that she loves. And vampire stories are something that I have not read quite a lot. The last vampire book that I read was Twilight. Okay, next we have a classic by Cormac McCarthy. This is The Road. Again, a booktuber recommendation, and last year I really started reading classics and I started enjoying them, so I wanted to take my journey further. This, I believe, is a story. This is another dystopian story where a father and his son are walking down a road and things unfold. Yeah. Okay, we have another classic with us, a Russian classic, a modern classic, the Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Please find me and kill me for this or correct me. So, yeah, this is another classic that I have been interested in. So, it says, one hot spring, the devil makes a personal appearance in Moscow, accompanied by various demons, including a naked girl and a huge black cat. When he leaves, the asylums are full and the forces of law and order in disarray. Only the master, a man devoted to truth, and Margarita, the woman he loves, can resist the devil's onslaught. That sounds so interesting. That sounds. The moment I read this blurb, I was like, when am I gonna pick it up? Like, as soon as possible. That is why I don't read blurbs, guys. That is why I like to go in blind. But I'm so excited for this one, because Jack Edwards, he's one of my favorite booktubers here, and he talks so highly about this book. It made it to one of his favorites, and it's a sad story about domestic abuse. Sorry, the book's name is The Bread the Devil Need by Lisa Allen Augustini? Sorry. But yeah, The Bread the Devil Need. I am really excited to start this. This was nominated for Women's Prize for Fiction in 2022. Need I say more? The next book is Play It As It Lays by Joan Didion. Something that I really want to do in 2023 is read certain authors, among which is Joan Didion. And another thing that I really want to do in 2023 is read a couple of banned books, and this is a banned book. You see how the stars are aligning? I mean, that is why we have made it to the last book. Okay. The last book. It's a banger ending to this video. It's Bunny by Mona Award. I have been meaning to get hold of this book for so long. I have to read it this year. And this is another booktuber, my favorite booktuber recommendations. So basically, this is a dark academia book where we follow a bunch of university girls and they call each other Bunny, and weird things happen. They do weird things to people. That's all I know, and that's all I want to know. So yeah, I would really read this very soon. Again, a brilliant cover, right? Okay. That brings us to the end of the video. I am really glad that this channel is growing. I really love talking books to you guys, and if you like this video, please like this video, share it with your friends who might be interested in knowing a nerd like me. And I would like to know you guys, so let me know what was the best book that you read last year, or what was the first book that you're going to start this year, because I'm going to start Babel by Rf Kwong. Subscribe if you haven't already so that we can talk very often. Until I see you next time, please keep reading and have a great year. Bye.